Well, it's the start of a new fresh week, and I do have to say that every single time I get out, especially at this one particular spot which I love so much, I am incredibly thankful, because there is a lot of people that love to do what I do but don't have spots like this to go to. So I don't take it for granted. Every time I slide into this little section, I am one happy camper. I think we might have kind of a spring-loaded cap here. That might be brass inside. I'm unsure. We have really good amount of high wash this time. So the tide came really high up and was moving. Because again, I walk past this place 3 or 4 times a week, and look at what started to carve out here. I'm not sure if that's fully intact, but I'm going to spend a couple minutes trying to get that out. It could be a very cool cobalt blue. And you can just tell the way the wash looks against the mud. This is a kind of a new section. Now, although I'm showing you the next phase of this, I will have to tell you that that took about 5 to 10 minutes of carefully digging around this guy, because she's a nice big milk of magnesia, intact, cobalt blue, pretty bottle. A lot of really nice embossing on that. This is one of the bigger ones that I don't quite find as often as the smaller ones. That's got not a lot of nice embossing on there. Glenbrook, Connecticut. There's still some schmutz inside of there that I'm gonna clean out. Trademark. Good find. There's a cool little clothing snap. Or maybe this, I might go to a tent. I find a lot of these. I'm never really sure what exactly it is. But I like this one because it's got a lot of writing on it. It's a company who made it, probably a patent date. So I'll definitely clean that up as a little lift symbol. I'll clean it up to get the history behind this little bugger. Now, what I might have here, you can see the corner of it, and I know it's going to be incredibly frail and fragile, but it looks like it might be some kind of brass box. I almost see kind of a lid here. So I'm going to take a few minutes to slowly try to extract that without destroying it, especially with my big, goofy, clumsy hands. All right, I got it out in one piece. I don't know how long it's going to last. And I was right, it is a little brass box. I almost think that maybe, I don't know, are those old toothpicks sitting there? Maybe it was just a box that held toothpicks. This is going to be hard to get home without destroying it anymore. But the inside came out very cool. I don't really see any decorations on it. I'm going to try to get this home, put it in my little safety pouch, and see what happens when I clean it up. Okay, I popped out a really cool piece of china that I love the design on it, but look what, almost the exact same colors popped out with it. Now, I'm thinking that's a goose, and it might be missing its nose or its beak, but enough of it is intact to get a good identification. Look at you, there you go. All right, I haven't pulled a figurine in a couple weeks. I've been jonesing for one. And I may actually, it's a swan maybe? Got some color left on it. I may actually go ahead and build her a beak. Look at the little eyeball still there. Okay. Excellent. Look at this caught in this big clump. That might actually be an alarm clock smashed in there. I'm gonna do my best to see if I can get any of that out intact. Well, it is an old alarm clock, but it is wrecked. I wish this part came out a little bit better because I can see the glass still there. Tough one to take home. Got something interesting looking here. It may just be a handle of a piece of pottery or something, but you see the designs in it, so that caught my eye. So I'm going to, oh, no, it's not a handle. It's just a decorative piece of pottery that has some cool flowers in it. Well, I'm going to take that home and clean it up anyway. Well, I'm glad I went for that little piece of pottery because sitting right underneath it was a super, super deep buried milk. Another milk from here, another dairy. This one's from Newark, New Jersey. It has the embossing on it, so it's a little older. And the embossing looks awesome. So I'm gonna clean this out real fast, get the gunk out of it. Well, Maggie Larkin just sent me a comment. Hi, Maggie. I'm in the mud. It's Saturday, so I just put my latest video out. Look at this. Alderney Dairy Company, Cool Awesome A, Newark, New Jersey. 1 quart. That's a great milk bottle. Oh, there it is. The rainbow. Staying low. See it over the top of the pier?
Right here.
Yes. You missed that.
Is it still there? Yeah.
Is it still there?
I don't get anything. My thing is over.
Well, it's the colors are getting more and more vibrant as we sit here.
I think I ran out of space. Look at that.
Ah, look at it. It's like someone's turning the volume up on it. It's really getting bright.
Don't do it.
Oh, there's the other end of it. It just came up. Oh, it's a double.
I can't get a picture of it.
You can't get it. Well, I'll take a picture of it.
Oh, I can't believe it.
What a rookie. Oh, I missed that. The lightning was striking right in the rainbow.
I missed it all. I can't get anything.
I bet she got a good picture of it. Rookie! Well, it's been a couple of weeks since I've hit one of my favorite spots, my twin brother's behind me. And based on how the water looks already, the wind's in the right direction because it's so nice and calm. We're about 2 hours from low tide. So you can see we are going to get a good low tide. Look at the garbage pushing up already. And although there should be a lot more stones showing up, I can see that the stones are stacking themselves. I can see that the stones are starting to show back up again. So we might have a pretty good low tide. What is that over there? I love this place. First find of the day. There he is, out in the water already. I'm staying on dry land for now. And I just pulled this out, which I have really no clue what it is. It gave off a great signal. It's all copper, because of the green. But I'll clean it up, not really sure what it is. Well, I just picked up the first silver of the day. I believe that's looks like a 56 Roosevelt dime. very cool brass hook. Not normally record, but this one has a really cool design to it. Well, they can't always come intact. That's a really, really cool skeleton key. That's seen better days. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this flip over just as much as I did when I first did it. So I'm gonna recreate it. Ready for this? Bam! It's an apple. Hand painted with about 3 strokes. Milk container. Yeah, look at that thing with the chain. Big tow rope. Give me one reason why I should bring that home and I will. I love the look of that chain.
Might be a bottle?
Yeah, there's something stuck in there.
Right here, right next to it.
Hey, buddy. Are you with somebody? What's he's doing out here? Huh? Maybe he knows somebody. What do you got?
It looks like it is, unless it's bottom of a shoe.
It's in the shape of a shield. Yeah, that could be the bottom of a shoe. That's strange. Huh. I think it's lead.
Unfortunately, I had to dub over my brother's voice on this clip because the wind was coming through too much. So he's about to pull out of his little basket here an old Indian head penny that he found out in the water and was buried deep in the mud. Sometimes the mud preserves these coins wonderfully. Look at the shape of this thing, and it's from 1863. Absolutely incredible that it comes out in that kind of shape. As he's rubbing this off, I also have a really good picture of it I'm going to show at the end of this clip.
Just a great angle, my favorite spot, with the sun shining down. Got about a 2-hour hunt, tide's coming in already, but it went out far, so I got a nice low tide right now. And we're gonna do some spot searching as the sun is working in my favor right now. I got a little further down than I normally get because the tide is so low today. And I just pulled this interesting bottle out. A lot of cool designs on it. It's some kind of beverage or beer bottle. There's a lot inside of it, and it's going to take a while to clean up, but there's some embossing in the bottom. And I'm just thinking it's a good one maybe to take. Now this poor thing was buried in like a tick. Watkins perfume. Really cool design on the bottle. It's not in great shape, and I think I've buried some real scratches in it, which is a shame. I'm gonna try and buff those out because it's a really, really nice bottle. Sometimes just a cool cap brings a little bit of joy to the find with a really cool crown on it. Hiram Walker and Sons, I think that's whiskey, but I could be wrong. This pretty little thing just came out. It's gonna look nice when I clean it up. Well, just pulled out a very simple fork. I thought there might be some design on it, but it looks very basic. Right out of there. I got a cork top buried way under here. So I'm gonna try and work on that and see if I can pull it out. It's always a cool thing to pick up. You can see it. There's a little harmonica reed right here, broken. I like to find those. I have a nice little collection of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I do have a nice collection of harmonica reeds. I got a nice, really square bottle here that just popped out. It is a twist off, but I love the thickness of it, and I love the little squared out embossing here, and look at how uneven the bottom of it is. So even though that's a twist off, it does certainly have some abnormalities to it that make it a really, really cool bottle. Nice. Okay. Cool. So when I get the tiniest bit of runoff here, and I already started scraping this off, but all I saw was the very, very edge of this one. I've been past this spot 1,000 times. I never saw that. It took away just enough mud where I caught an edge of something, and then to start scraping it to see how much of it is intact, and it appears that more of it is there than I thought. And I never get to be able to pull it out like this, so maybe it is broken up top, but that is, it's just a rinky-dink little bottle. Got some writing on the bottom. DeVoe, 2 ounces. I have no idea what that's from, but it's a cool little twist off. Just popping out. Sometimes you just have to wait for them to show themselves. There's the button. I love when I wipe it and all it does is make it dirtier. Take this. This should make for a pretty cool extraction. See the fork sticking out right here? Boing. How much of it is there? There we go. Oh, there's a little design on that, worthy of a quick wash. What's right there? Okay. That's gonna, there's some design there. I'm gonna clean this up when I get home and get a better look at it. The maker's mark is visible. Not quite yet. Well, whenever you see color in here, it always sparks your attention. I'm not sure what this is, but there it is. I think there's an old mustard container. I don't know, this seems plastic, rubber. Now I just carved out an interesting spot I haven't gotten down to yet because it's usually too deep over here, but as I cut through some of those weeds, I did see some action. There's a bottle here that might be a cork top, or it might be a beer bottle. Okay, it's not super old. But this I like right here. Huh. Kind of a ceramic top. I like it. Very cool and what looks like to be great condition. Look at that. Excellent. So I'm going to dig around a little bit more right here. It's so much fun to see this kind of color come out of that. Look at that. That's going to glow. Nice piece of uranium glass for my little glass collection. Wouldn't this have been a pretty find if it was intact? It's a really, really old antique chair. I'm going out of my jurisdiction, trying to say it's Victorian. I have no idea. But I know that cushion, I know that style. It's old. Now, I wouldn't normally take a broken piece of glass like this back, but that is a headlamp. It says flex beam. I can't make out the rest, but that might be really cool to bring home and research to see what kind of car it was from and how old it was. Look at this guy that just popped out. Can you tell what it is? I caught a glimpse of it when he turned over. Hello. I'm on a goose trend right now. It's strange. Okay, so where's the rest of you was here? Not sure if that's a cufflink or a mini little handle. But I think it's a cufflink.
Hold on. Okay, you know what you have to do?
Yep.
You're going to toss the quarter. The name it lands on is the winner of the t-shirt. Does that make sense to you? Mm-hmm. Okay, toss the quarter, then don't run over there and grab the quarter. Just toss the quarter. Quick look.
It is touching. Is that touching?
No, it's not.
It looks like it's touching Denise Smith. It might be touching Lovely Skull also.
It's touching both. We have to redo it.
No, we're not going to redo it. We're going to have two winners. Denise Smith and Lovely Skull. They are our winners. Congratulations! Okay, Denise and Lovely Skull, if you guys would like to email me a t-shirt size and an address to send the t-shirt, I'll get that out to you right away. Congrats again.